Yeah, what's causing all them heart attacks, you think?
Well, like you said at the beginning, you'll know nothing and be happy.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard him say. They used to heed the words he said, but that was yesterday. Gold will turn to gray and youth will fade away. They'll never care about you, call you holding in the way.
Good evening, and welcome to another episode of Old Men in Chairs. And you can see my friend David is here. No, it's not another Tom McDonald, but it's maybe almost as good. A new drop from Hi-Rez just came out this afternoon called What's the Truth? I need a little help to interpret this, and David is very knowledgeable. Welcome back, David.
Well, thanks, Corin. I'm glad to be here.
On the screen, there's a little disclaimer. I don't know if you can read it. All characters and events in this work are purely fictitious. Any resemblance to real persons, events, or locations is coincidental and unintended. Bullshit. Yeah, that's a legal disclaimer, but obviously you're going to see that we previewed this, and some of the people are very, very similar to real people.
Yeah, satirical license.
Yeah. The views and action expressed by the characters do not reflect the beliefs or values of Hi-Rez, LLC, or its affiliates. So he thinks that's going to prevent him from being sued. I don't know. So I guess some lawyer told me better do that.
Welcome to the Chamois Year 2030.
Brought to you by Liza.
I hope you have your bug protein and VR goggles ready as you sit there owning nothing, because you're in for a treat tonight. We have many celebrities in the house that we tell you care about, and they pretend to care about you. And they're definitely not mouthpieces of their puppet masters used to promote various vested interests. Definitely not that. So without further ado, let's get into our first category. And the Best Rap Group of the Year award goes to the Backstreet Boys.
So that was J.P. Sears, the YouTube comedian. We've seen him before. And coming through the door is Robert Malone, famous scientist. He was in the last Hi-Rez video, 2 + 2 = 5. That may be his daughter. We don't know. Her last name is Malone, but we can't figure out who she is. But in any case, she's going to be checking all the people as they come in the room and jabbing them.
Nurse Malone.
Nurse Malone, and it's 2030, so that's why everything now has, the plans of the World Economic Forum have been successful. Everyone owns nothing and is happy about it, and they're eating bugs. So it's about 7 years in the future. Let's hope it doesn't come to all this.
Hey, you'll own nothing and be happy. I'm your new mommy and daddy. See what happens if you getting in the way of what we planning. Extort the House and Senate, implement a social credit. You can see where this is headed. It's a global Armageddon. Lock them down for climate change, but we still flying private planes. Go to sleep, you little sheep. We don't want you wide awake. Banning every car with gas, but then we charge a carbon tax. Pretend that we confused when everybody gets a heart attack.
Yeah, what's causing all them heart attacks, you think?
Well, like you said at the beginning, you'll know nothing and be happy.
Know nothing or own nothing.
He said no at the beginning there.
You're going to see a bunch of people in this meeting. The guy on the left, Stanfield, I think, has a news program on one of the cable outlets. The guy in the middle is, we don't even know what he is. Mm-hmm. Some of the ones were in the previous video, and a bunch of people that were not. A lot of YouTube stars and stuff are in here. A lot of inside jokes, I guess. But we'll stick with the major thing, which is take away your cars and then tax the carbon
credit. Just in the food you eat, you'll have to pay a carbon credit on that probably.
And you're going to make your kids sad and depressed. Well, they've already done a pretty good job on that, haven't they?
They're working on it, yeah.
Oh my.
Sad and depressed. Tell the men have ass and breasts. Make the women masculine. You'll enjoy having less. Penetrate the cabinets. You're either privileged or repressed. Fly to islands to have sex. Whoops, forget that I said that.
Forget about that. That's something we can't mention. Yeah, the Epstein Island connection. So we forgot to comment. He's the rapper here, Mr. Rez, has a number of different persona that he's presenting. I think the first one is the World Economic Forum head Schwab, the German maniac that's in charge of the WEF. He's the one I think that said that we're all going to own nothing and be happy. And then he switches, he puts his white coat on, and then he's Dr. Fauci. And then he's got the other thing with his hair, looks like a girl, his hair tinted silver.
Frosted, yeah.
I'm not sure who that's supposed to be, maybe a school teacher of some kind. But anyway, he's got a number of different personas throughout the video.
You're either privileged or oppressed. Fly to islands to have sex. Whoops, forget that I said that.
So you got droplets. You actually have to wear a few masks on your backside, on your rectum, because the drop, someone coughs, so across the country, across the world, it could go in the toilet and actually come up your toilet, and it actually get you sick. It gets you sick through the rectum. It's called rectumitis.
What is this? No! The World Health Organization is not going to exist! I'm not going to live in a world where my wife and her boyfriend have to eat bugs! And guess what? I'm going to own a gas stove and you're not going to do a damn thing about it! And I'm going to live in a 45-minute minimum city, none of this 15-minute bullcrap! Ah!
What's the truth?
Now, I forget his name, but he's a guy that goes around and does that type of screaming performance at different public meetings, board meetings around the country.
Mm-hmm.
So he's well known for doing that. We should mention it in the background. It says World Health Organization, not to be confused with the World Health Organization.
No,
of
it's
course,
completely different.
completely different.
Minimum city, none of this 15-minute bullcrap! Ah!
What's the truth? It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth? It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth? Surprise.
So that was the chorus. Tell me what's the truth. We make the rules. You don't make the rules.
They're immune.
We're immune. We do what we want, and we make rules for everybody else.
I like how he negotiated the 15-minute city into 45 minutes. We'll take that.
We are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth? Surprise, we own the signs. You know we control supply, so that if you don't comply, you might stomach go cold tonight. Keep them shut, don't open eyes. Politicians of the closest ties make everything overpriced. Made the whole world go inside. On the news and media, believe what we're feeding you. And if you do not, then every hour we repeat it.
Believe what they say, and if you don't, we'll just keep repeating it until you do.
And we'll raise the prices until you can't afford it.
Yeah, and you might go cold or you might go hungry.
Yep.
But eventually you'll believe what they want you to believe, I guess.
Oh, eventually they'll give you the credits in your bank of your virtual money.
Yeah.
And you can take off
If
on
you
that
agree to believe everything that they want you to believe.
once you're really hungry.
Or at least not say anything in opposition. You can believe whatever you want as long as you don't act on it.
Right. People, they'll want to hear what you have to say until you tell them.
Believe what we're feeding you. And if you do not, then every hour we repeat it, bruh. Disarm and depopulate. We choose who you nominate. We pretend to tolerate, and that's just how we operate. Use these dumb celebrities to push all our agendas, please. Who you think came up with the idea of human centipede? Make you sick and charge you for the cure that we have readily. Let's separate them medically, but to us they're all peasantry.
I didn't get the human centipede reference.
No, I'm still working on that one in my head.
No, you know about it.
I know what it is.
It's a movie that came out about 10 years old about a mad scientist who abducts a bunch of people and then does unspeakable things to them surgically.
Well, it's a medical experiment. It might be the reference here. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully they're not going to do that to everybody in the world. If you don't know what it is, you don't want to know. Believe me.
Yeah, you'll be eating it soon enough.
The whole thing about we cause the illness and then we charge you to fix it, or we're ready with the antidote.
And we tell you who to nominate.
And we tell you who to nominate.
So
They're in control of everything. Really.
Yeah, control of everything. I'm
going to go back a couple.
Who you think came up up with the idea of human centipede. Make you sick then charge you for the cure that we have readily. Let's separate them medically, but to us they're all peasantry. What's the truth? It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth? It doesn't matter cause we brainwashing the youth. Poison the water and the sky and all your food. Rules for thee and not for me, we are immune. We make the rules, so tell me what's the truth?
The man, I mean, what is he again? The person in charge of nuclear waste was caught stealing luggage at a Hi-Rez video shoot. Their current whereabouts is unknown.
Thank you for watching the video. You and your friends will eat the bugs, while me and my friends, we will eat the steak and the lobster and enjoy the beer. Make sure you buy the t-shirt, Stop the Greatly Slick. Also, make sure you grab your Trust the Science t-shirts. And remember, once they're sold out, they're sold out. We don't return the t-shirts, we don't bring them back. Once they're gone forever. So only for the fans.com, that's where you get your t-shirts. Thank you. Peace.
So they're going to run through the credits here quickly. We looked all these people up. This is the fellow that owned the gym out in California that they tried to shut down. He was in the previous video also. I'm not going to stop him for everybody, but we'll run through the credits just to show people. They may mean more to you than they do to us. Okay, and there's the credits for making the video, and I thought it was a pretty good video. That was another excellent effort from Mr. Hi-Rez. The 2 + 2 = 5 was really good, and I think he topped himself with this.
Yeah, this is right there. Yeah, I don't think it'll hit the pop charts at all, or get any radio play, but it'll sure go on YouTube pretty good.
No, I don't think it's going on the radio. I don't think we said anything in our reaction that would cause us to get canceled or removed from YouTube, but if we do, we do. There's always Rumble. So Rumble is getting to be much more popular. Steven Crowder moved his Louder with Crowder show over there last week. A lot of YouTube stars are getting tired of all the censorship and are moving over to Rumble. So we've seen a big increase in the traffic to our little site. So we'll put this on both. Hopefully we won't get censored, but if we do, we'll be on Rumble.
And hopefully Rumble doesn't get owned by part Chinese. And
yeah, that's the thing we got to worry about, is somebody buying out Rumble and turning it into another one of these giant censoring tech companies. All right, thanks, David.
yeah, it was fun, Corey.
Holding in the way.